Ruto is in trouble. Ruto is facing a big challenge. What is the challenge that Ruto is facing? Okay, Raila Odinga has threatened to tell his supporters not to pay the taxes. Right now the government is compelling Kenyans to pay tax. Actually, the government wants everyone to have a KRA pin, and of course, by having the pin, you will not be able to evade any tax. So guys, before I go on, take this time and of course receive my greetings, and my hope is that you're doing well wherever you are, and also my hope is that this video finds you in good health. So yesterday Raila Odinga threatened to tell his supporters not to pay tax, all because he said that if at all the government will not deliver on its manifestos, then Kenyans will not have to pay the tax. And of course, this will be a big blow to William Samoei Ruto, because Ruto said very well that he wants the people to pay tax so that it will be easier for them to to develop the country and to make Kenyans' life prosper. So again, Aman Manyora, the political analyst Aman Manyora, said very well that the only person that Ruto needs to be afraid of is Raila Amolo Odinga. The only person that Ruto needs to be afraid of right now is Raila Amolo Odinga, because Aman is saying that should Ruto mess with Raila Amolo Odinga, then it won't be easy for him to govern this nation, because Raila can make this country ungovernable. And of course, everyone knows that. Whenever Raila says something, of course, people follow. He has a huge following. People celebrate him. People value him. So whatever he says needs to be taken seriously by the government. So Aman told Ruto, advised Ruto to be afraid of Raila Odinga, and actually to do what Raila wants, like to have a conversation with him, not to ignore him, because should he ignore him, then of course he'll find it difficult to rule this nation. The other side, so Raila Odinga is telling Ruto that if at all you will not, you will not deliver what you promise Kenyans, or if you choose regions to develop, like for example, in Africa or in Kenya, there's been a tendency that if a president feels that this region never voted for him or for her, he choose not to develop that region. He choose not to give money, the people would not vote for him. So Raila is saying that if Ruto does the same, if at all he choose not to develop Nyanza or Coast or Western or regions where he feels that he did not get votes from, then he will of course tell his stronghold, his regions, not to pay the tax. For example, very well, Raila is controlling Nyanza, Coast and Western, part of Western of course, and of course Kamba region. So he's saying that if the president will not make sure that development happens in this region, then he will incite them and tell them not to pay taxes, because he's saying that you can't pay tax when you don't receive any development. Very well, the Ruto himself is compelling Kenyans to pay taxes. Actually, it's like he wants everyone who has M-Pesa account, who has a M-Pesa number, blah blah blah. He wants everyone to have a PIN, and of course, by having a PIN, you'll not be able to evade any tax. So no tax evasion will take place or will happen. So that's why I think the government, so Raila is taking this as a tool to fight Ruto. It's okay, you want them to pay tax, then you need to be fair in ruling the nation. You need to be fair in creating employment. You need to be fair in developing this nation. Okay, don't choose your region. Don't choose Rift Valley or Central only. Control the nation fairly, because everyone will pay tax. Everyone is going to go deep down his pocket to pay the tax, and of course this tax is going to make life difficult. Very well, tax starts from commodities like unga price will not go down easily. If at all, taxes will be raised, because unga, all you know, unga price, petrol, name them, cooking oil will rise. The price will rise because the government needs a lot of money from wananchi, and of course this will make Kenyans' life difficult because of the tax. So like saying that if at all you will make Kenyans' life difficult, then they don't have to pay the tax, or you will have to develop this nation fairly. You will have to, you know, to create employment fairly. Don't choose any region, okay? Don't do anything that, you know, will of course jeopardize Kenyans' life. And I think that's true, because if at all everyone will pay the tax, then of course be fair in developing this nation, be fair in doing anything as the president, because you're the president for everyone, not the president for certain region. You are the president, you're the leader for the whole nation. That's the reality. So that's what's happening. So should the Ruto do otherwise, then I think Raila Odinga will use this as a tool to fight him, of course. And of course Raila is eyeing 2027, because Raila has not given up. If at all Ruto does not deliver, he will deal with him come 2027. Okay? And of course Ruto will find it difficult to convince voters to vote for him again, because you did not deliver. And of course it will not be easy for him, no, to remain in State House if at all he will not improve Kenyans' lives. That's what's happening. So guys, that's all. And I tell you what to think. Do you think the government needs to, you know, to increase tax? Okay? Do you think everyone needs to pay tax? Because you know very well, not everyone is earning a lot of money. Some people are suffering, are struggling. Okay, some are in the Juakali sector, some are really struggling. Do you think it is okay for everyone to pay the tax? Do you think people should pay equal tax? Tell me what to think in the comment section. And of course guys, it's your boy Peter, your man Peter. And of course, before you leave wherever you are watching this video from, take your time and subscribe. Let us grow together. And I'm hoping to see you soon in the next video.